Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the differences between legal separation and divorce in Utah. Divorce and legal separation typically go hand in hand, but they are not the same thing. Depending on your personal situation and your relationship with your spouse, one option may be better for you than the other. Understanding the key differences can help you decide what is best for you. We'll first talk about divorce. Divorce is the legal dissolution of a marriage through the court system. After divorce, both parties can legally get married again. However, there are some rights and benefits of marriage that will be lost in a divorce. These may include tax benefits, health insurance, including dental and vision, some forms of life insurance, government benefits, being a beneficiary to an estate or a will. To know what specific legal consequences of divorce would be for you in your circumstance, you should give us a call to discuss what options are best for you. Divorce entails a full and complete division and separation of all of your assets, all of your resources, which can be expensive, and sometimes it can require extensive amounts of time and litigation or fighting in court. If you are interested in marrying someone else, or that is something you think you may want to do in the future, you really need to get a divorce for sure. You don't want to commit bigamy and be in violation of Utah's criminal laws. Thus, divorce may be the right choice for you if the relationship between you and your spouse is unsalvageable or there are other severe circumstances that cause you to feel that divorce is the right and prudent action to take. We'll next talk about legal separation. Legal separation is a court order that defines the rights and duties of a married couple who is living apart and separate, but who still wish to remain legally married. It may continue on to a divorce decree later, but this is not always the case. Oftentimes, legal separation allows each party to retain the legal benefits of marriage because it does not legally dissolve the marital union. However, there are still issues in regards to separate maintenance and child custody and child and spousal support that must be determined either between the parties through negotiation or mediation or ultimately through the court. Additionally, all debts acquired by each spouse after separation will still be treated as joint debt. Legal separation may be the right choice for you if the circumstances of your relationship make you want to avoid divorce. Nevertheless, it is important to consult a lawyer about your options and what's best for you in your situation. So be sure to give us a call for your free consultation if you have a question about whether you should get a divorce or legal separation. So, legal separation or divorce, how do I know what's best for me? You know, every situation and relationship is different. There are countless emotional and material investments and commitments entrenched in a marriage. And these things take time and help to adequately sort through the processes of separation and divorce. If you are considering legal separation instead of divorce, communication is the key factor. We recommend that you set aside some time to sit across the table and discuss the situation with your spouse. Sometimes having a frank chat about what is going on and how to resolve the conflict and the issues can be a huge step forward in getting a separation agreement written out. We understand that emotions play a role, and it might be too hard to do this. And if that's the case, you should look at doing mediation, meeting with an attorney, having a sit down with somebody else present. If you can't really communicate well with your spouse anymore, or if they shut down or you shut down at the thought of getting things resolved, then the next step should be to call us to talk about moving forward towards either separation or divorce. One of the main reasons we see people seeking legal separation instead of a divorce is for medical insurance purposes. You see, once you get divorced, your ex-spouse, your ex-husband or ex-wife, cannot be on your health insurance policy. If neither of you intend on remarrying soon, this is an option to keep the other party on your insurance policy, which can keep your costs lower. Another reason we see for legal separation is because the parties are older and they have no intention of getting divorced, meaning they know they're not going to get remarried, they can't live together, so they don't want to get divorced, they just want to be separated. One last reason that is common that we see is for religious purposes. Some people believe that divorce is a sin under their religious beliefs, and so a legal separation is preferred so that couple do not impair their relationship with God. All of these and other reasons are valid and important, and you should weigh the pros and cons of divorce versus legal separation in your specific situation, and what you arrive at will be the right choice for you. We'll next talk about turning a legal separation into a divorce in Utah. Once a legal separation order has been entered by a court in Utah, you can convert that order of separation into a divorce decree in the future. You should contact us or a family law attorney, and we can file a motion to convert that order of legal separation into a divorce decree. Now, your spouse may object, and they have the right to do so. If an objection or an opposition is filed with the court, then a hearing will likely be held by the court to decide whether this should be granted. We have to show that the court has jurisdictions and the grounds to grant a divorce in your case. Most of the time, spouses do not contest the conversion from a legal separation to a divorce when the time comes. Even if your spouse does not contest the conversion from a separation order to a divorce decree, as long as you meet the jurisdiction and the grounds for divorce and the paperwork is in order, the court will grant the divorce for you. There is no law in Utah that forces you to stay married to your spouse. A divorce based on irreconcilable differences, for example, is always permitted. In conclusion, divorce or legal separation is never an enjoyable process. They are almost always painful and difficult. However, it may be necessary and even the best decision you can make depending on your specific situation. If you are suffering, it's time to end the suffering. If you know inside that separation or divorce is right for you, you should follow your inner voice and let it guide you. There is no reason to suffer any more than you already have. In spite of everything, it is possible to come out of this painful and unpleasant situation successfully. Learning more about divorce and legal separation is important in figuring out what is the best path for you to take. There are a lot of factors and steps to take in both of the processes, and it is important to be familiar with what both divorce and separation entail so you can make the right choice for you. We are more than happy to help you work through these difficult situations. We can help you in figuring out what options are best for you in your circumstances. For more information or for your free consultation on either divorce or legal separation, please feel free to give us a call for your free initial consultation. Our phone number is 801-876-5875. Again, 801-876-5875. We look forward to helping you with your divorce or legal separation case. Thanks for watching.